Coach Ricky here. We're going to be going over the strength piece for Wednesday, June 14th. We're going to start the day off with a generic warm-up here. Get very aerobic by doing 5 minutes of cardio. You're going to have your options of either bike, run, row, or ski. Or you can alternate through all of those options and do it around the world. So very aerobic for your weightlifting session here today. Then we're going to do some muscle activation here, which is going to be 2 sets of a banded hip opener, 1 to 2 minutes of that. You're going to get on a rig. You're going to loop your band around the rig near the bottom of the rig and step your leg through the band and get into that lizard stretch of your one knee on the ground and 1 foot up, and really lean into those hips and open those on each side. And then you're going to have arm swings of 12 to 20 reps. That's going to be your arms extended, shoulder circles, getting that blood flowing into your arms and your shoulders. 12 to 20 reps. You can do 10 forward, 10 backwards. Start slow and gradually increase the circles there. Then we're going to do a duck walk, which is basically a sumo squat, and walking on the balls of your feet for 10 to 15 minutes. First piece of the strength session today is going to be a superset. Started with 10 to 15 kettlebell goblet squats. So holding that kettlebell upside down and hands and 2-0 tempo. So 2 seconds down, no pause at the bottom, 2 seconds back up. 10 to 15 reps, and then you're going to rest 30 seconds and move on to the next piece of the superset, which is going to be a 40-second side plank. Side plank is, one of your feet on the ground, one elbow, or forearm on the ground there. Push your hips up, don't let the hips sag, and you're going to do that for 40 seconds each side. Rest 60 seconds and go back to A1 and do that 3 times. The next piece of our strength session today is we're going to start on our progression here of a deadlift. So just your conventional deadlift, with a grip, you can do switch grip, nothing specific here, but you really want to warm up, make sure that midline is feeling really good. Deadlift is one of those compound lifts that you don't want to rush into heavy weight, just so you can avoid injury and also just feel really good while you're doing it. So get in your warm-up sets, and you're going to want to build as you're going until you feel you're up to that weight that you can handle 3 working sets at 6 reps. And we are going to have a tempo here today, not a very intense tempo, but one that you just definitely want to keep in mind as you're doing it. So the tempo is going to be 2-1-XO. That's going to be 2 seconds on the ascent, 1 second quick pause at the top, and back down. Essentially no tempo on the way down. So pick a weight, 1 weight for all 3 of those working sets and stick with it that you can handle for 6 reps. And we definitely want this to be challenging, but something you can handle for all 3 sets. And then part C today is going to be a back rack barbell reverse lunge. So that's going to be a barbell on your back, but you're going to be stepping into a lunge reverse. So not stepping forward, but you're stepping backwards. There is going to be a tempo of 2 seconds on the way down and no pause at the bottom, explode back up. So 15 to 20 total steps. So 10 per leg is going to be sufficient here. And then you're going to want to rest 90 seconds between those sets. And that's going to be the only movement for that part C right there. D is going to be a superset, and it's going to start with weight plate sit-ups. So just grab a weight plate, whatever weight that you feel you can handle for 10 reps over 3 sets. Hug that weight plate, and use an ab mat, or you can sit on the floor. But get 10 reps of those in, and rest a quick 30 seconds, and move on to D2, which is going to be a dumbbell suitcase calf raise. So just standing normal with dumbbells by your side, holding those dumbbells, suitcase fashion, and you're just gonna step up onto your tippy toes, and that's going to be a rep. So just get 20 reps of those in, 2 seconds on the way up, quick 1 second pause, and 1 second back down. So 2-1-X, 1 tempo for the calf raises. Rest 60 seconds after the calf raises, and back to D1, and 3 sets of those. The leaderboard today will be your deadlift weight that you picked for your 6 reps over 3 sets, and you can log that in there. Make sure you get your cool down in.